Welcome, everybody. East Elvins 310 podcast. Got your boy Travioli and Show Me Green sitting at the weird octagon table today on April 26th, 11:15, time stamped. We just time stamped that one, bro. Sorry we missed you all on 420, but as you know, 420 is a big event. Being in the industry, things were happening.
Sorry I'm interrupting him during his intro here, but it got a little bit of rosin going through, so...
A little bit of rosin.
It is what it is.
And that rosin is from the Show Me Green.
Yeah.
So he did it up. Two different ways to do these devices. You can find them everywhere. Puffco has a bunch. I'm using the Yocan. People at work, all my coworkers, they got a bunch of little Yocon X cubes, which are fucking cool. Mm-hmm. The only thing about them is their coils. I like the buckets because I like cleaning it out. You know, so many different flavors and terps out there. The bucket seems really nice. Mm-hmm. This one counts down your hit.
Yeah. No, it's pretty nice. Just how it feels and everything. It has a good weight to it. And yeah, it's a nice
good weight, easy to clean. But again, it tells you it displays on there. So I normally put my concentrate in there. I click it once, let it start heating up. It counts to 10 seconds, and then it's ready to hit. It's ready to hit for 30 seconds. I can adjust it up to 40 if I would like. But I like the 30. And then when it's done, it buzzes, vibrates, tells you it's done. But it's nice. No, you're good, bro. But yeah, I love that thing. And it's nice and handy, and it's USB-C, so it's super fast charge.
Pretty clean.
It's very clean. Damn.
Not bad at all. Not a lot of...
So, Show Me Green, do you always just do one dab, or do you ever run that cycle twice?
We just ran it twice.
Oh, you ran that twice?
We just ran that twice, yeah.
Oh, so we had a minute.
Yeah, it's nice, too, because it's not all completely...
Normally, it's a lot darker, right? So it's a little darker brown, but it's not near dark. No, not at all. It didn't stain the bowl or the bucket.
It didn't taste bad either, though.
No,
did it?
Super flavorful.
Yeah.
And you said that you liked it right off the press, like you didn't have to wait it to cure too long, huh?
It was really good just right off the press. Normally, I don't like fresh press. It has kind of like a weird spiciness, kind of, I don't know. Not a big fan of fresh press, but this one, I always try it, you know. And this one I did, and I was like, oh, damn.
He told me right before the show, he's like, you better charge up your devices. I'm like, well, I got two of them charged and ready to go. I also came across some really, really good papaya balm. And, wow, we ended up putting a little bit of the rosin in that as well. So we warmed that out here for a little bit later when we fire that up. But a couple different things today. Me and Show Me Green wanted to touch base on my mom's boyfriend. Has a 3D printer, and I never really thought about these 3D printers. You hear a lot of people that are educated, like printing all kinds of different weird stuff, you know, instead of buying. And it's crazy what breaks that cost so much that's so easy to print.
Right.
With the right equipment, I assume. Just like growing weed, it takes the right equipment, right? But he printed me a pot leaf, and it's really fucking cool. And I forgot it in the truck, but I'm gonna go get it here in a little bit. But it made me think. Like being a cultivator, being an indoor cultivator, like how much impressive shit you can make for your grow. Mm-hmm. Recyclable stuff that you can use and cut down and make now to use this 3D printer is, from what I understand. Again, this ain't my strong subject, but a lot of things going through this Travioli's brain, and one of them is a self-watering system. Like I could see how you could print out a little thing to valve off maybe if you have 4 plants or if you have 5.
Yeah.
From a reservoir. I will tell you that when I worked at the lab, one of my chemists was a 3D printer guy, and what he made me was that I wanted something that I could have like a small reservoir, like 5-gallon bucket for my grow, because I only grow 2 plants at a time indoor, and I wanted that water not to be stale. Mm-hmm. So I bought a little fish tank, air, you know, whatever it is that blows air in there, and then he printed me this thing that goes down in the bucket that screws on the side. It has a stem that goes down in the water, and that the oxygen hose would run through that as well.
Yeah.
And instead of just throwing it down in there and it just floating on top of the water, it held it at the bottom of that, and it would just kept that water bubbling. Mm. He said it didn't cost him nothing, because I told him I'd pay him for it, and he's like, seriously, man, it really didn't cost me anything hardly at all. And I'm like, damn, there's so much I could think of.
Yeah.
And stuff I don't know of now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was instantly thinking like low stress training clips.
Low
and
stress,
stuff.
Yes, for pots or even soft pots, fabric pots.
Yeah, you could do stuff like that, and then I was thinking of like different attachments and stuff that you could do for inside the tent.
Maybe the branch. Like instead of just
Yeah,
low
that's-
stressing into the pot where it clamps on it,
Yeah,
maybe
no,
just
like
bend
those,
it.
Yeah, those little weird
Like bonsai,
those
like
wing
J
looking
Dog was
things.
doing with the bonsai, and like maybe something along with that.
Yeah, you could do that easily, and they'd make them quick too. Those things aren't very big. I think it also depends on the type of printer and the type of filament and everything that
Right.
it uses.
Of course, your median.
So I don't know. I haven't really.
I bet you could think of some,
thought
maybe
about
like a
that.
germination, like some kind of germination chamber. 3D printing one of those.
I'm sure you could. I don't know.
It wouldn't be much heat.
I don't know. It's
that
too
part,
simple
but
to put in a solo couple of dome on it.
It is. Let me try and take it to the next level there. But on 420 event, speaking of that, we were celebrating. We were busy at work, kind of on 420. I will have to say, we had we had weekend deals all weekend, and it was steady, but it wasn't like what I expected. And I was wondering, and a lot of the customers I got with, and I asked, and they're like, "Well, every day's a 420," and I thought about that for a minute, and I'm like, "You're right. It's so easy now, just for every day to be a national smoke holiday."
Yeah.
Versus what, we used to sneak away and hide and like, this is our day. Another point of view, I understand it's still a holiday. Don't take that holiday away from the ones that love it, because I'm one of those people too. But as far as like just acknowledgement and like, a lot of them didn't even know it was 420 weekend. They were coming in, they're like, when's that? Is that today? No, it's Monday. And then that's probably why Monday was busier, because stoners knew that we told them it was Monday.
Yeah.
But what's your thoughts on that as far as like where we're at now with the culture versus where we were 5 years ago?
Oh, well, I think it's awesome that we have these events that we can go to. We don't have to worry about the cops taking and doing what they do. And how far we've come with the whole 420 thing. I mean, it's always been huge, like you were saying. It's a little bit different now that it's not restricted, but I still celebrate it like it's pretty much any other holiday. I try to anyways. I had to work all day.
Yeah.
But I think it's great how far along we've come, but I'm kind of worried that we're going to kind of go back into the Stone Age a little bit with November coming up and everything, Which, I mean, it's great for the dispos,
It is, and I've already seen a lot of people that are, because, like I said, not everybody that was doing what they were doing, I'm saying, is bad. Knowing your source, that's I've always said that since the show started, and trusting that source. But as far as like a lot of them, yeah, they know that, and some of them are shutting down already. Now, those people, that doesn't mean they don't love cannabis anymore. That doesn't mean they can't have a helping hand for a person in need that don't have a connection or don't have, that was relying on that person, on that good one. But it is going to clean up a lot of the bad ones, There's a dude that got busted in our town, had 40 pounds in Deloche. Off Highway 8, dude was rolling through town, asking people if they heard him. Whenever some of the people heard him or said, "No, we don't know you," the dude's like, "Now you do." So he obviously was really full of himself. I can see that, man. I mean, I didn't really think about it before, but instead of having your mule go to the cannabis and gathering it, why not load it up and be a walk-in thrift store at that point of cannabis?
Yeah.
And just bounce from city to city, bullshit shop to bullshit shop, because they know what one's bullshit, But yeah, that dude coming in, bringing that weed in, nobody knows, this dude's full of himself, hard telling why he even had it, but it failed for him. And that 40 pounds is definitely too much to be in your possession, whether it's recreational or not.
Yeah, that was an intelligent venture right there.
It definitely was an adventure, I'm sure. And depending on where he's from, to get to stay in San Francisco County Jail, that
That's really good. It's really good.
It is good. That's that papaya bomb. It burns really good. I enjoy it. I loved it by smell. But after we put the rosin in it, which we're getting ready to get into because I can see the moisture of it already.
Yeah. Dude, papaya's really made a comeback. I'm surprised. You're seeing a lot of papaya strains. A lot of them.
Used to, and they were kind of more earthier, the ones that I would come across. But this one's super, super light and fresh.
Yeah, I think people took papaya for its resin structure, and then
It's definitely resiny,
bred
bro.
flavor into it.
Definitely
You know?
resiny.
That's why it's all papaya crosses. You know, you don't see normally
Straight up papaya.
because it's like you said, it was earthy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it didn't have a lot of character to it, but it was great.
Especially when it was competing against all them nice terpenes, them real citrusy ones, the orange flavor ones that we all were loving and seeking.
Well, we've kind of, I think we're finally starting to take and turn in the towards where it's being a little bit more flavor based.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's
And
good.
guavas. I mean, the concentrates. I mean, right now we're waiting for some more to be produced in the industry, but as far as like getting some fresh strains out there, and I'd love to see that clementine come back as a concentrate. I don't know if I've ever had that as a concentrate.
The blueberry clementine they made as a concentrate.
I did have that. That was absolutely.
I really like the blueberry clementine.
And shout out
think regular
to Amaze.
Yes,
Amaze.
That was Amaze.
Good job, Amaze in Missouri.
It was really good.
Other big things, though, you know, this industry's still wild, man. Things are happening.
Yeah.
Things are happening people don't know about.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We buckle up and team up. I tell you right now, I have the best staff. And listeners,
good
old
staff,
staff,
man.
you guys were great too. But this one, the whole team is. So the listeners, I'm sure you're already my people, and I respect you and miss you. But the ones that I work with now are just really solid, man. They're very heavy consumers. They're educated. They listen to each other. They take time to do different little incentives that they have in different learning situations with learn brands and this different stuff online. Because things are evolution changing. You know, you guys have me and Show Me Green, and we're trying to educate and share the word as much as we can, and we love your support, and thank you so much for that. But again, it takes a lot. Luckily, I'm in the industry where I can see a lot of the new stuff. But it's wild. Stuff comes and goes. That's what I hate the most is turning someone onto a really good product and then having to tell them the following week that, sorry, I don't know when I'm getting this again.
Yeah.
I hate that. And it goes to demand, man.
So, out of everything you can think, what's your most missed product?
My most missed product right now is I really, really miss the hash holes from Vibe. Hash holes were amazing. We do have hash holes from Safe Bet now. They're mini hash holes. They're absolutely amazing. I love them.
From Safe Bet?
Yeah, but I have them, so I don't miss them. I have them.
Right.
I do miss the hash hole ones. I do miss Amaze's blueberry. They're infused pre-roll. I think it was a half gram. It was just so good. It's solid, burned all the way. For kayaking, golfing, you don't have sit on the couch 30 minutes, smoke a blunt kind of feel.
Yeah.
You have it kind of quick. We got to do this. You want it to burn right. Anything I want people to know, too, out there, that anything half gram, always do babier hits. It doesn't mean that you're not a big dog. Smaller hits mean it's not going to run. It's going to allow that concentrate everything to be infused like it needs to be because it's basically what you're doing at that point. But, yeah, people, you start hitting it fast, the wind hits it, it starts running, you're going to think it's a bunk product. And so it isn't, you know. Anytime you buy a pre-roll, anytime, even if it's a Travioli, use your fingers, rub it, break it loose a little bit, you know, not break the paper, but like loosen it up because all that's going to do is allow better airflow. If it has a tip on the end, I always tell people tear off that tip. That's just paper. That's just going to make you cough anyways. So why send that through that beautiful cannabis? Just rip that little shit off, push it with your finger, light it, let it burn.
Yeah.
Little smoking pre-roll with Travioli 101 right there.
Yeah, it's a good tip, man. It's a good tip.
Well, it is. Too many people come in and they're, oh, I hate that shit. They canoe, which that's a new word, you know. But, yeah, it's been windy over 15 miles per hour the last couple of days. So, yeah, if you're hiking and it's windy, it's probably going to be like that.
Yeah.
And if you don't, like I said, just massage it out a little bit. Think about when you get massage. You're looser. You just move better. That same thing with a joint. It's going to burn. If it had a mouth, it would tell you that.
I'm good on that, man. I think I'm going to get some of this.
All right. Well, I'll put that down. Now I'm going to touch base and let you all know. I went against my better judgment, and yeah, me and the wife got our garden started last week. I was like, I'm going to go ahead and put these, they were pushing it, man. They were getting decent size in that solo cup. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and bring them out.
They looked like some happy little girls out there.
They've been out there for like 3 days.
Yeah.
The coldness it got down was 40 degrees one night, but it didn't do anything to them. I've hit them with a little bit. I hit that soil with the recharge. Again, all this stuff's found at Main Street. The recharge kind of give that soil a little reamp.
Yeah.
And then after they were in there for a couple days and it rained, I went ahead and gave it a little bit of growth from Bloom that I always use. Or not from Bloom, but it's Grow. It's a Grow and Bloom. It's only a 2-step. I give it a little bit of shot of Grow. I need fish shit. It's weird to say that shit, and I hate paying for it.
Yeah, the price is insane, but you really do notice a difference from it.
Big difference. Color and
it's
leaf,
really good.
plant health.
Yeah.
The roots love that stuff.
Yeah.
Now, I do have some bat and guana concentrate back here, which I'm going to have you look at later. But it seems like it's a lot. It needs more. It's more concentrated. And that scares me because concentrated bat shit, concentrated going bat and guana,
Yeah.
it's batting some fish. It's batting fish.
Okay.
It creates bugs sometimes, like little gnats, soil gnats.
Yeah. Okay. But you're not gonna have to. You're gonna have that with no matter what, dude. At being outdoors, you're gonna have some of that.
Well, this is on indoor too.
Oh,
like
it's
it's
on your
a feed for indoor too, which I haven't used it yet. The outdoor, yeah, I definitely will use it out there.
And it's a liquid?
Yep.
No, you'll be fine, man. It's not going to have the eggs or the larva inside of it, so it's just going to be, it'll be like any other. With it being concentrated, you're going to be watering it down so
Damn,
much.
that's good.
You'll be fine, man.
And then, like I said, I always do 1 gallon of the treatment, and then I always give it more water too. You know what I mean?
I think it just went off.
Usually a little water before, and then the second one I'll give it a little bit of the newts.
Mm-hmm.
This is really, really super tasty, man. I'm loving the effects. Kind of got me Chatty Cathy over here. Or Chatty Travy, I shall say.
Yeah, this is, it's the frozen OG and strawberry bubbles mixed.
That's why it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
That's the Show Me Green Special Delight.
Yeah, it's good, man. I've been really enjoying it.
It's going to make me ready for kayaking. As you
It's
pulled
gonna
up,
make me ready to go and play some Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. So I got Show Me Green on the golf course. I've got him into that. He's got his own set of clubs. I went twice last week.
Yeah.
I'm just loving it, man. A beautiful day. It was windy as shit. Not as bad as when it was with you.
Dude.
People were asking me. They're like, dude, was it a hurricane there? It just buzzed. I was like, no, it just was really, really windy.
Yeah, it was like a tornado was blowing through.
But you enjoy it, right? You enjoy
yeah.
getting out there.
Oh yeah, it's fun, man.
I definitely see where cannabis is a huge part of me in playing golf.
Yeah.
I definitely like the hybrids and sativas. The gummies, I definitely do the sativa gummies, which at the shop we had those 20 milligram shots with 100 milligrams of caffeine. So it's 20 THC, 100 milligrams of caffeine. It's a necessary. Every time I go out there now, I've stopped by and picked one up. So
I don't know if because I haven't been drinking caffeine in a long time, and then I had that.
So how was your feeling on that? How was the balance on that?
So if I was used to drinking, sorry,
No, you're good.
any kind of caffeine,
Right.
then I think the balance would have been good. But instead, whenever I was chipping, I was just smacking straight into the dirt with it because I wasn't it wasn't good for that, man.
He was not as loose and
I'm
limber.
naturally a little bit amped, so then I had the
Right.
caffeine after not having it, and then it's like,
That's kind of like me too, man. I don't like coffee, and tea is almost too much.
Yeah.
Which tea is more caffeine than coffee? They say some teas are.
some are, yeah.
So I just never really caffeine and soda, if it's there, but I never really seeked it. But yeah, these shots, I just think the balance is kind of, it's like I'm amped,
Yeah.
and it kind of
The
gives me
good-
more of that sativa feeling, maybe.
What I was worried about at first was possible anxiety, kind of a paranoia setting in, because your heart rate is getting elevated from the caffeine but I didn't have any of that. I didn't have any paranoia or anxiety or anything. I just had a shit ton of energy.
And that's awesome.
So
For the time and place.
yeah.
Anytime you want to slam at 7 o'clock at night watching a movie.
Yeah, don't do that.
No.
If they have a nighttime one though,
If it's all night movie, yes, or you're playing poker at night.
if they made a CBN shot or something, don't they make something like that?
They
Like,
do.
nighttime?
We don't have those, but they do have them. Actually, CBN. I'm sure they do, man. They got everything, just depending what part of the state you're on, which just sucks. You know, a lot of there's a lot more going on manufacturing side on the west side of the state than it is here on the east. But eventually, maybe we'll get there. I mean, things are growing. Companies are buying companies. Dispos are buying, selling. Dispos are coming up. You know, we got over that 420. So where are we going to be at? We shall see.
Yeah.
Only the rich ones know.
But no, dude, I have found that CBN really does help. It really does help sleep.
Oh, 100%.
It
I
helps a
literally,
lot.
it don't matter, show me green, if I've done 100 milligrams, or if I only ate 40 milligrams at night. Before I go to bed, just that 10 milligrams of CBN with that THC, I'd probably be fine with just CBN.
Yeah, I like it with the
You know?
THC mixed also.
But when I'm already doing, what I'm getting at is, even though I ate that gummy and I'm high, I try to make sure I get that CBN in before nighttime, just to keep the REMs down, you know, to keep that resting point.
Yep. Well, I've noticed that I sleep like a lot more soundly. Like sometimes I'll fall asleep, I'll wake up in the same position I fell asleep.
And that's rare.
Yeah.
The older you get, the harder that is.
Yeah, because you get aches and pains in the middle of the night, and you're rolling around, and so that's why
You're dreaming, you're thinking of shit, weird shit, moving, tossing, turning. Some are fighting. But yeah, I notice that on sometimes when I do the sativas, because sometimes when I'm off like the following day and I want to get on the video game and play that Arc Raider, I will do a sativa gummy in the evening, knowing I'm going to try to be up, but I always will dream. And my sleepwalking, I haven't caught myself or noticing it or anything happening yet, but I used to sleepwalk a lot more, I noticed, when I was smoking sativa repetitively.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? Without that option.
That's interesting.
It is. But I used to sleepwalk before, you know, too. So I don't know if it's just something with the head, you know. Them receptors, man.
Yeah,
Them CB receptors are a thing.
Yeah, I did a lot of sleepwalking, especially when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like I took and walked straight out of the house
Yeah.
and set off the house alarm and everything. Like
Really?
yeah.
My brother Nick, which is your age too, and it's weird you said that. It must be something in the milk, because he would get up and he'd wake up and he'd be at grandma's, which is up where my mom's at right now.
Yeah.
So it was like, how did Nick get up there? Or Ethan wake up? We couldn't find Ethan. That's because he crawled underneath mom and dad's bed and went to bed.
Yeah.
Like he sleepwalked and crawled underneath mom and dad's bed. We couldn't find Ethan. We thought he was gone. Ethan also fell asleep once in a cedar tree. We were outside playing hide and seek, and he climbed a cedar tree, and somehow he got cozy enough in there that he fell asleep and took a nap in that
being
tree.
able to sleep anywhere.
My dad was out there. He had that loud whistle. Like you had a certain time. It doesn't matter if you're half a mile away. You're hearing that. Mm-hmm. You better be home. And Ethan wasn't. We're like, God, started getting worried. And then he woke up eventually. Luckily, he didn't fall out of the tree.
No kidding. Wow.
Probably all the sap in that cedar tree
You
was
just
holding
held
there.
him in place.
Probably. Sleepwalking's weird though, man. It happens.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, with a lot of things happening, you know, things should be picking up in dispensaries better. At least educating people, letting them know, you know, where is the place to get the safe products. Mm-hmm. I understand young people want to do what they want to do. That's fine. We don't want our grandparents, aunts, uncles, you know. And I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but those are the people walking in these bullshit shops thinking that 100 milligrams is the first thing they need to try to go to sleep.
Yeah, or even 1,000.
Or even 1,000.
Yeah.
You see those memes. You see them more, but people just being high on edibles. I seen one the other day there. It said, going shopping with your homie at the mall. And I seen me and you in this video, Show Me Green. It was a line of people that was lined up, and it went to the right. And then there's a couple mannequins over here. And this dude and his homie were standing there with shit in their hands behind a mannequin.
Wait, I saw that picture.
Did you see that?
I did. I saw that.
That shit happens, dude. That shit happens.
The bad part is, though, is like there's barely any malls left.
That's true, too.
Like all the malls have shut down. We have one good one now.
I've actually heard Cape Girardeau added on to theirs.
Really?
Yeah. One of our customers came in and they had a really dope shirt. And I'm like, where'd you get that? And they're like, Spencer's. And I'm like, what mall is open that has Spencer's? And he said, oh, Cape Girardeau actually added on.
Because I know in St. Louis, like, what's the one that has the big dove?
That's Westport.
Okay,
that one's a big
full.
one. Yeah, that's on
Like,
Manchester.
There's no open shops in there. But you go to any of the other malls, there's like 4 shops.
Yeah.
And of course, a pretzel shop. That's what you
that
get now.
damn Temu and Amazon, bro.
It kind of sucks though, because like, dude, the mall was the place to go when we were growing up.
Oh, it was the best.
It like you
If you
got
were-
together with your friends
I
and you
said
went
that.
to the mall.
I said that to my wife last night. We were sitting there watching a couple shows, which I'm gonna touch base with too. And I'm just like, babe, it's Saturday night. I used to go to the mall, get a fresh outfit, a fresh flat bill.
Hit that orange Julius.
I was at Auntie Anne's, but that's a good one too.
Yeah.
And the Food Mart so many times I can walk around and get free samples before they shut me down. Get that free outfit, go to the motel, shower up, get cleaned up, and go out. And then go end up at the club and then back at 4 in the morning. That was the life.
Yeah.
I'm reminiscing that shit, Show Me Green. Because I was like Friday and Saturday night, I had some stuff I had to take care of. And neither one of them were going to a club, or going to a mall, or getting on Amazon and buying an outfit and a hat. Like, maybe I'll start trying to bring that back.
Yeah.
But maybe for my trip when I go to see my Aunt Carol this week, which I got to make a trip on my own.
Yeah.
Travioli's making a long trip on his own, which 5 hours by myself is going to be a long time. But I'm going to go see my aunt. And Louisville does have some malls and some outlets and stuff that's there. It's such a beautiful state. Their cannabis program's getting ready to open up. I think they have a couple dispensaries open. They're not out-of-state friendly with med cards, but I'm curious to go check them out.
Mm-hmm. I've been to Kentucky. I like Kentucky, but I also feel bad for the people of Kentucky.
Yeah.
They've been so behind on the cannabis laws.
Oh, dude.
It's so far back.
I think they're like 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, they're so far behind.
They passed it,
on
and they
all
did.
this. And I feel bad for the people being denied access and being raided and everything, because it's like they've been in the Stone Age.
100%. And their main law was you can possess medical marijuana, but it has to be medical. The thing is, you can't buy it in that state.
Exactly.
Or the state that separates you from the other 2 states that you can get it from. So you have to go to Illinois or Missouri.
Yeah, and then you get picked up for that, and
Then you got to go back through Indiana, which says no. But if you get back to Kentucky,
good job, man. You ran the gauntlet.
yeah. But damn it, don't let Indiana get you.
Yeah.
Don't let that 3 hours of Indiana.
Man,
It's just sad that we're there at that point right now.
yeah. But hey, it sounds like they're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
They are. So I will possess my own medical marijuana. Probably that Show Me Green cultivating. But yeah, they are behind and that's right, man. But yeah, making that trip, it's a boring trip. And it's best to do it in the daylight because nighttime deers are crazy. Damn it, I said deers. You didn't correct me. I
No,
said
I didn't.
the wife will when she watches this one. I caught myself on that one. Even with the laws changing, they're concentrating on the hemp. What I don't want to see is pharma to come in and find alternates way for hemp to be safe because they said it was, and make money on it.
Yeah, and talking of Kentucky has a horrible history with the pharmaceutical industry.
Yeah, they don't got a good record going. You're right.
Well, I mean, considering that's where the Sackler family and Purdue Pharma started pushing their shit and pushed the OxyContin into Kentucky because it's a giant mining and coal miners, so they knew they had back problems and a lot of aches and pains. So that's where they went first to push.
That's where they focused to keep
that community.
Show me Green coming in clutch right there,
Sorry,
man.
man,
I love that. I love that. The listeners love that. I mean, just the fact that you have the knowledge of that, and it makes sense because they needed that money. They needed what they needed. If it was mineral sources,
yeah,
it was mineral sources. But we need them people to get that.
Mm-hmm. And they went in. That's exactly what they did, dude. They found. Is horrible what they did, and that's kind of what you're talking about with pharma trying to take over weed. It's like if I was living in Kentucky, I would be so leery of anything pharmaceutical, but, which I already kind of am. But I imagine that they're kind of on edge about the whole drug thing just because of that. So, I was trying to think about it from their perspective,
right?
For why they've been far behind with legalization of everything and moving forward. It's because one family ruined it for the entire state when you think about it.
It's very true. Just like there's dry, like Tennessee being a dry county still. They still got dry counties in fucking Tennessee, bro.
Yeah.
They're far from weed.
Very, very.
If you ain't
that's about
allowing,
as far as you can get.
if you can't get a pink or blue kinky shot at a gas station, that's the fucking nastiest shit, dog. You sure in the hell ain't getting no damn travioli.
You
No.
ain't finding no traviolis. You ain't finding nothing.
It's just weird. Hopefully one day, once all this happens, just imagine the revenue that can actually be moved around. If gas prices go down, if not, we're in Missouri, we're fine. We'll just travel within. Mm-hmm. Except for, like I told you, going here in Fort Walton here soon. I'm looking forward to that.
Sounds like it's going to be a good trip.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be over 4th of July, so every night will be fireworks. I'm looking forward to seeing the excitement.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
for sure.
That alone is going to be something I'm not used to. So I'm looking forward to that. Me and the wife both are extremely excited. She, the youngest one, sent me a picture of some nails off Temu.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, I need this for the trip. Nails.
Like
fingernails. Glue on.
Yeah, okay.
They had little seashells on them, little starfish.
Oh, yeah, she's getting excited.
It was like $1.19, I think, for that set of nails. And I was just showing Amy. And she called her friend in Nashville, which we're going to take care of her too, but she's a really great nail license technician. So we're going to stay in Nashville on the way down there, and her friends are going to come over to the room and do the girls' nails.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
that's cool. So a little safer than the Temu ones, I think. Yeah. Plus, I think it'll make them feel a little bougie, so might as well do it all out. Getting your nails done in Nashville before you go to Fort Walton. Yeah. So, but then Seashell, man.
Have they ever really traveled before?
They've never really been out of Missouri. The oldest one has once.
And they're going to Nashville to start.
And
they're going to have some great experiences.
I think so, too. 1 night in Nashville, 4 nights in Fort Walton, and then Nashville on the way back again, probably, because Memphis is too rowdy. So they're old enough that I can take them. They're looking forward to it. They've never seen the ocean, so that's going to be the first thing. And that's why we picked Fort Walton, because Panama and Destin are a little bit more...
Yeah.
A little more young people, more in your 20s kind of vibe. And rowdy.
More party destinations.
Yeah, we're not trying to party.
Yeah.
We're trying to find seashells, damn it. That's what pisses me off, bro. That's what pisses me off.
Now you're thinking like a grown, with kids, man. You're parents now.
It's something, man. I don't know. I know that when I went down there with Amy, we had the best time in my life. We had the best time ever. It was the greatest experience this time. I did not find one whole seashell that was together. Not used to that, dog, because you go to Panama City, they're banging your ankles up. Mm-hmm. You go to the East Coast and like North Carolina, the shells everywhere.
Everywhere, dude. Everywhere.
So we're going to take him to Panama City one of those days to get shells because the youngest one likes making jewelry. So she's excited to maybe find a shell or something to make some kind of memorable thing. Mm. So looking forward to that, man. Again, that'll probably be a low-dose trip.
Yeah.
A lot of responsibility there, but food, it's all about the food, man.
Yeah, all the fresh seafood.
Oh, the
fish.
shrimp. Shrimp. Nothing's better than shrimp out of the Gulf.
Yeah, and grilled right there and made into tacos for it. Oh, man.
I'm trying to think about, I think the oldest one will be down. Not sure about the youngest, but I like to fish off the pier.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can catch down there.
You can catch them really big.
And then they can cook it for you.
Yeah.
And we were down there. We were seeing people catching stingrays, which I don't know the logistics and shit. I know that you catch them off the pier and they lower a bucket.
Yeah.
And then you raise it up, and if it's legal, they'll take it off and you lower it back down, or vice versa. But I want to try that.
Dude, I don't want to catch a stingray. I've watched them try to catch stingrays, and just because of how big their span is.
This was not one of those. This was a littler.
Trying to take and pull.
Oh, I'm sure.
Up. But once it's on, it's on. You gotta or you're cutting your line. So it's like...
Brother Nick he called me up. He was down in the Bahamas with Uncle Phil, his wife's uncle. He said, Uncle Phil's got a house down here. I'm like,
in the Bahamas?
Yeah, you can't tell somebody? He said he went and he was drinking with this one dude at the bar, and he was going fishing the next day and asked if my brother Nick wanted to go with him. And my brother Nick's like, yeah. I'm like, Nick, you better be careful getting in boats, open waters, and out of U.S., bro. But he did. He sent pictures. They were catching conch shells, he sent me one picture of this 8-foot stingray, which I never seen him that big. Go underneath his little John boat. Yeah. They're in the ocean, dog. Beautiful turquoise water, whitest beaches.
In a John boat?
not really a John boat. It's a wooden boat, but the fishing
okay.
boat. They're out there fishing because
Yeah.
they didn't have electric or water until like in the 90s. These people lived out there
Wow.
and lived off the island.
Nice.
Like there's
Damn.
no
That's a rough
population. There's no
existence, man.
population out there, dude. And my brother's like, yeah, if you get a passport, you can go stay with Uncle Phil in his tiny house. I'm like, Shh, I'll sleep
Passports
anywhere.
Are what, like $200?
I'm not sure. I've never had one,
Yeah, I haven't either.
but I know they're good for 10 years. So, but yeah, I'm curious on doing that. He had a great experience. He showed up me a whole picture of fish he was eating, red and turquoise, like the prettiest looking fish I've ever seen.
What do you think? EOE to Bahamas?
I'm not against that at all. We might have a GoFundMe start on that.
Yeah. We'll post that up right after this.
If one of our listeners have a condo anywhere, we would love to be able to go wherever that is to do a show. Just saying. We got the hats.
We'll bring some good weed.
We got the great hats for sale. They're getting our mixer, so you won't be hearing Show Me Green popping over there like popcorn. So things are coming. J-Dog ain't here, so we stole his port today.
Yeah. Sorry, J-Dog.
Hope you get feeling better. He was out late last night. But with that being said, it's that time of the year. The kayaks are back in the truck. We're getting ready to go fishing and kayak the rest of this day. Get us a sandwich, eat out there on that island.
There you go. Catch some fish, man.
I hope so.
Cook it up.
I know how to do that part. We release.
Oh, okay.
I've never cleaned a fish yet.
Oh, all right.
I've caught them big enough to clean, but I've never done it. So, not a trial and error on a fish kind of guy.
Do you like fish?
I love fish.
I can't believe you're not keeping them.
I don't want to look at it with a knife and be like, sorry, dude, and then cut its head off.
All right.
I can go
Fair
buy
enough.
it right now. But
Fair
if
enough.
someone
Yeah,
wants
that's
to
fine.
show me or cook it for me,
Yeah.
I'll buy all the shit, dog. I got you. I'll buy the batter, the oil, the fryer. I will catch and bring them all home. I just don't think I have it in me to cut a fish.
All right.
So-
Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll take it.
The only thing I can do is shoot a snake. I can't even cut a snake in half. I got to shoot
No.
a snake.
Yeah, dude. I'll do whatever it takes to kill a snake.
That's a whole nother show.
Yeah.
That being said,
We
stay
can't go in
flossing on
there.
Davis Crossing. Thanks for joining and tuning in. If you need a hat, hit me up on social media or show me green. We still have some left. Other than that, enjoy your summer and see you next Sunday.
Yeah. Happy Sunday. everybody.
Sunday. Peace.